So she's fashionably lean, and she's fashionably late. She'll never rank a scene, she'll never break a day. But she's no drag, just watch the way she walks. She's a 20th century fox. She's a 20th century fox. No tears, no fears, no ruin years, no clocks.
Good morning, fellow traders and home gamers. Oh my gosh, start over. Good morning, fellow traders and home gamers. This is Mandy reporting live from inside the tank. Welcome to 10 Mile News. This broadcast is again brought to you by Tim Green at Flagship Management. There is only one ship, and that's Flagship. We begin with a special thanks to Aaron Kelly at Tradewinds for getting us some FaceTime in the shipping world. On to the news. The tanker market continues to wallow in the doldrums. The oversupply of ships remains the primary problem, though, as we have mentioned here before, all the oil shipped in Q1 and Q2 have created an overhang that is limiting marginal tanker demand today. It is worth noting, however, that Q3 is historically a seasonal low point for tanker rates, so it is not at all surprising that the rates are soft. With net fleet growth estimated about 4% for 2012, it seems supply should be manageable. The bigger problem we see is that OPEC production is supposed to remain flat through 2015 by some estimates. While minimal contracting will help the tanker world in due course, it may take another year or so for the fundamental supply and demand balance to work out in the owner's favor. We recommend everyone brush up on their shipping cycles. Boom and bust. Boom and bust. Just as owners ordered too much tonnage during the 2004 and 2008 boom, there is a chance that they are currently under-ordering. It may take time for this development to help rates, but the history of shipping suggests that good times will return at some point. Just not today, or tomorrow, or next week. In the product tanker world, rates remain equally soft. While there was a mild hope that a Chevron refinery fire in California might boost clean rates by increasing demand for long-haul barrels, nothing material developed. There was initial inquiry and tire kicking for ships to deviate to the west coast, but no trends developed. Our best guess is that lack of diesel command on the continent has greatly reduced broader Atlantic basin demand, leaving rates depressed until further notice. On to dry bulk. The dry bulk market is so ugly.
How ugly is it?
It is so ugly that they pay it to put its clothes back on at the strip club. Did you really write this?
Yeah, I got that one on the internet.
Would you please stick to day trading? Or not even that. Anyways, the dry bulk market went from the frying pan into the fire this week as the BDI dropped below 800, a place that has only been a handful of times since inception. The oversupply of ships is the primary problem, though. Net fleet growth will still register about 13% this year. And with the amount of tonnage delivered in the past 3 years, it will take a while to work through the overhang. The mismatch in supply and demand is so severe, it's hard to extract any sort of demand estimate from freight rates. The good news is that contracting is nearly zero, but this is a development that will take a few years before it helps owners. Capes are now below 4,000 per day and not even covering OPEX. The forward curve offers little relief to the sector. What's the forward curve?
It shows the rate expectations for the future.
And that's how FFAs are traded?
That's how FFAs are traded, yes.
All right, well, we continue. The forward curve offers little relief to the sector. With Q4 capes below 11,000 per day, it doesn't seem that demand is expecting to rise to the occasion and save the market anytime soon. Anything is possible, just not today, tomorrow, wait, or next week. You already used that line in the tanker segment.
Yeah, it's same line, same way. It still applies.
But it's better if you write something different, isn't it?
Well, it's we're on a cheap budget, so that extra wine costs money.
Guess it does. Dry Bulk Seer and an incredibly handsome fellow Jeff Landsberg commented as follows. Despite firm chartering activity, dry rates remained under pressure last week due to the well-known oversupply. Though Chinese demand for industrial commodities has ticked up a bit, the additional inquiry cannot halt the rate slide. Although 19 Cape fixtures were reported last week, the sector as a whole took a solid punch in the gut. Ouch. In long neck giraffes, LNG?
LNG, liquefied natural gas.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, you knew that.
All right. Chartering activity continued to develop this week with at least 5 vessels reportedly fixed. And a further vessel fixed on subjects. Subjects, I don't know what that is.
It's a partial deal that hasn't been finally confirmed.
Okay. Well, as rate expectations between owners and charters began to converge downwards. Forward tonnage availability is unclear at this stage, whilst, oh man, D-Raj must have written this one.
Yeah,
Whilst,
he writes the LNG.
while some owners are understood to be in discussions to extend, others seek to maximize their options by entertaining firm interests for about 30-day requirements, or alternatively, suitable relet opportunities for longer periods. On to equities. Justin Yeagerman discontinued coverage of Eagle Bulk. This comes as no surprise, as there really isn't any there. Is there?
Eagle Bulk, no, there's no there. That's correct.
The star of the week was Nordic American Tankers. Enjoyed a solid price bounce after reporting better than expected numbers and maintaining their dividend. Share price continued to surge into Friday's close as yield chasers piled into the Jim Cramer favorite and shortable shares were hard to find. Herbjorn's appearance on Cramer's show most always provides a boost to share price. Do you like Nordic?
It's hard to say. It's had a pretty good run recently, so it's been bid up, so I'm not sure right now.
So who likes it other than dividend chasers?
Omar likes it.
Omar, who's he? Sounds like a one-named Brazilian soccer star.
Yeah, he's analyst for Down Rose in New York. Strangely enough, he's an Aggie.
Ooh, an Aggie. Well, then we like Omar. Who doesn't like Nordic?
There's a few analysts that aren't so keen on it. I know John Chappelle. I think he has an 850 target on it.
So that's a sell?
Yeah, 850, about $4 below current price. That's a sell.
Okay. In other tanker equities, OSG had a wild week, raising more than 20% at one point on news of insider buying, followed by a rumor of an imminent restructuring deal. Share price has since settled into the mid-6s, but the Big O is a crazy name. Lots of short interest and lots of volatility. Is OSG a buy or a sell?
You have a weak tanker market, but I don't see how you possibly sell OSG down here.
So do you buy it?
At some point, I guess it depends on what entry level you might be able to get, but you have to balance their restructuring potential against the soft market.
But if Eagle and Genco got decent deals from the banks, won't OSG get the same? I mean, they have a decent U.S. flag presence, don't they?
They do, and the U.S. flag market's looking pretty good these days. And with the restructuring from the other names, you would think that OSG gets a pretty decent deal, and that's what makes the shorts nervous, and that's why this name can move 20% in an hour.
Ah, well maybe I'll buy some. Is this when I say hi to Kevin Wise?
Yes, this is when you say hi to Kevin Wise.
Finally. Hi, Kevin. You can call me if Omar doesn't. Anyways, the last equity we will cover is the Aegean Marine.
Aegean Marine.
Aegean Marine.
Aegean Marine.
Got it.
Yeah, okay.
They had a great week and announced they have added bunker services in Barcelona. Share price is firmly entrenched about above $6, and earnings come out this week. Kevin Sterling at BB&T has a buy rating on this name and a $12 target. Well, guys, that ends this broadcast of Ton Mile News. We welcome your suggestions and look forward to seeing you next week. Reporting live from the tank, this is your A-Train, and from all of us here at Ton Mile Trader, Tim Green, we love you.
shadows of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night. The night goes into morning, just another day. Happy people pass my way,